Hi dolls, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I was looking through my old, my library, the videos I've posted, and I saw I was looking at my first ever tutorial, and it was about the story on how my first experience of bottoming, and it got me thinking about the worst experience I've ever had with bottoming. So I thought it could be a cute video where I show you, where I play the past my first video, and how much I have progressed, my makeup skills, the things I've learned in the past 3 years creating content here on this platform. So yeah, without any waste of time, let's get into the video. So this story took place, I think 6 months after my first time experience of bottoming. And to be quite honest, okay, let's start the video. So the guy that who initially became my worst experience of bottoming ever was just this older guy. I think he was in his 20s and I was still in high school. I think I was 18. Yeah, I was 18. So he approached me on social media. He's like, no, I like you and I'd like to get to know you. Sorry guys, I had to just focus on getting these brows somewhat the same. So yeah, as I was saying, he approached me on social media. He's like, no, I like you and I'd like to get to know you, and to be quite honest, he was a nice guy. He was a nice guy, guys. He took his time to make me feel comfortable being around him, talking to him and all that stuff. And then December came and I took the conscious decision that I am healed enough, trauma wise, I'm healed enough from that traumatic experience, and let me try him, plus the type of guy he is, they are very synonymous in the TL community for giving good D, so I was just like, no, I'm gonna have a blast, and with someone, unlike my first experience, with someone who's experienced, who has some experience. So what could go wrong? So I thought.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dogs that I grew beside. All the niggas around me, pride that they died. Gotta
Okay, now that the brows are done. Sorry, I had to just focus a little bit because I was going through it. I made it look easy, but guys, it's hard to get them to look symmetric, you know, to look like they're the same. But yeah, they are the same now, I think. So as I'm continuing with the story, this was the foundation I used on my first ever tutorial. This is the foundation I used. It was the first time using it and I loved it, and till this day, 3 years later, I still use it and it's cheap, so cheap. So the day came, arrived for me to do the deed with him, you know. And one thing I'll say, he was such a gentleman. Like, he was such a gentleman, you know. I remember I had to visit my friend. So that I can be able to have that, you know. So yeah, I visited my friend. He came to get me, all that and stuff. And then we went to his place. So upon getting there, everything is well, you know. Obviously, I'm a bit shy, you know, it's my first time with him. And also, he was shy. But now, as I know what I know, I could understand why he was shy, you know. So yeah, we started kissing. And kissing and kissing and kissing. Then came time for the foreplay, you know. And no, before that, we had load shedding. There was no electricity, so we had to hustle around to get some lighting, you know. So it made things even more romantic because there were candles and stuff. Then he straight wanted to go into it without doing any foreplay. And for me, because I'm fairly new, but I had a lot of practice, you know. I've watched a lot of corn, so I think I have the gist of what must happen, you understand. And from my first time experience, I know that God gotta be very calm and you know, stretched out. You gotta be calm so that the muscles can just stretch and be loose. So I'm just like, nah man, no, let me give you some head. And he agreed. Guys, I think that's where the trumpet just went louder and louder and louder and just got louder and louder and louder. Because what do you mean this guy laid in bed like a corpse? Didn't touch my head, didn't move, didn't do anything. Okay, I'm busy down there and I'm trying to make sense of what's happening. And it's not clicking, but I'm just like, you know what? Funny, you're not that girl, man. You're not that girl. You're not that experienced yourself. So give him grace, you know, because I think he mentioned it while we were talking before we started, that he's not used to getting head and all that stuff, you understand. So I gave him grace because he said it, beforehand that he's not used to it and all that. So just like maybe that's why he's acting this way, because he's not used to it. So yeah, I get bored doing that. And then I'm just like, plus he's not that gifted on them. Like it won't be as terrible as it was the first time, because that guy, the first guy was very gifted down there though. That's why I saw flames. So yeah, what I thought, I was like, you know what, let me start by being on top. Ooh, this is bright. Oh my god. So yeah, I got on top. Now mind you, I had like crazy, like big, painful, newly done twisted braids. I think I'll post a picture of it somewhere here. And if you're someone who does braids, you will know how painful they can be, and worse, they are big and they are very heavy on my head, and I have them on like an updo band. So while I'm busy on top of him, guys, this guy is motionless. Like, he's not giving it back. I'm just doing my thing. He's just laying there. Like, I'll try to post the kind of way, like an illustration of how he was laying in bed. He's just laying there, and I'm just like, what's going on? What are we doing? Because like, oh my god. I think, and that's the day I learned that sometimes moaning helps you to get honey, Okay, for myself, I'm not speaking for everyone. For myself, it did help me get, in the mood, even though he was doing nothing to contribute to that. So I kept on, oh my god, just thinking about it, like, it's just then I'm just like, man, get on top of me, because even that, I think after a couple of minutes, Oh yeah, sorry, I stopped telling the story because I just wanted to get, just set the whole face. So yeah, what happened is that he got on top. I just told him to get on top. So he came from behind. And I'm just thinking, man, no one in the history of corn or of sex would ever mess up a doggy. Like no one would mess that up. Like I think every guy is good at it, but didn't seem to be that way, because when he got up, it became worse. Like the violin just got worse and worse. Because I tell you that he was back there for like, if I'm not mistaken, maybe like 3 minutes tops, or 5 if I'm giving him grace, or 5. He was back there doing his thing. Not a sound even from him, not even a sound from him. I'm keeping on like making sounds, to seem like I'm enjoying this. I'm an active participant. But like I'm a good sport, darlings. That's one thing I'll tell you. When it gets to that, I'm a good sport. Like I won't make someone feel bad. I am a good person. I'm a good person. I'll make you feel good, even if you're not kind of doing the right thing or doing it for me. I will pretend. For you and for me, because the more I pretend, I think the more I also enjoy it, because I don't know. So yes, he was back there for like a couple of minutes. That's what I'm saying, like maybe 5. Not more than that, like maybe 5. Maybe like 5 minutes. And then he released. Not even a sound when he did that. And for me to know that he did that, I just saw him getting off of me. Like, I just saw him getting off of me. And I'm like, are you done? He's like, yes, I am done. And then I saw the proof in the condom that, no. My guy is done doing absolutely nothing, And I was like, oh, it was too nice. I didn't realize that it was done. You do your thing, But to be quite honest, I felt like what a waste. Like I just felt like what a waste of body count. Like worse, it's my second experience. For it to be this bad, I wanted to cry, guys. I wanted to cry. But I had to pretend because we were there together in the room. So I got dressed. And he was like, do you want to go home? I'm like, yes, please, can I go home? And one thing I'll tell you, that was the longest walk back home. Like, was the longest walk. Because it was quiet. It was... It was a bit awkward because no one was talking. I was quiet. He was quiet. He took me home. Got home. Didn't even say a thing to my friend. Because remember, I was visiting my friend. I didn't say anything. And to think, in my mind and in how we discussed, me and my friend, I'm like, maybe I'll be sleeping over at that guy's place, because it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have fun. gonna have fun. I'm gonna redeem myself from what happened the first time, you know. So I did get in. So my friend was surprised when I knocked at the door, and I was like, guys, I'm back, you know, back. Did you miss me? And yeah, that's the story of how a Pantula guy really gave me nothing. And till this day, and this happened like 2018, till this day, no one has ever topped him. Like, I've had some like not good experiences sexually, but no one has ever been bad as he was. Like, no one. That's it.
Too much time to spend. Then I'm in time for you to show how much I care. Wish that I would let you break my walls. Then I'm still spinning out of control from the fall. Working, good love, my whole life. This work keeps me coming back, even though I'm terrified.
Okay guys, this is the finished look. I had to do my eyes and lips off camera, and I think it's an upgrade from this. I think, you know, it's an upgrade. Thank you for watching. See you on my next upload. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, bye guys.